See, at the front here it's really hard work. You have to shout the rocks, you have to do the video, and all Dave has to do is sit in the back and eat dust, chew on rocks. So we're now a couple of weeks into this trip, and this DMD nav device, I am falling in love with it. It is such an absolute game changer for everything we're doing. We got into town last night, yesterday lunchtime, decided on a hotel on Google Maps on the device, pressed the button, navigated into it on Google Maps. Now if you try that in a Zumo, the hotels are listed, and I can tell you for fact from experience that it is an absolute nightmare. They're quite often wrong, and if you do have to look for a hotel by address, of course the address naming is very different. Some of them on areas it'll say, you know, Barcelona 36 or Barcelona 41 or whatever. I don't know which one we're looking at. So they're absolute game changer from that point of view. And for off-road nav, I have not had one Garmin rage, which I would normally be having at least one a day. So this is absolutely hopeless. So thumbs up gets you into this. Fantastic. Yeah, that's just 8.6 kilometres out of the centre of and totally in the wilderness again. A couple of miles, it's just brilliant. It's on and on and on. This Africa is quite a big place. What should it have been? Oh, Duffer in dust, because I'm not in the dust. Oh, I see. Well, you wrote the thing, so... Do you see the number of shits? You see the number of shits I'm giving right now? I can tell you what, it's not much more than 0, and it's a lot less than 1. Because out here it's clean, fresh air, the magnificence of the views, and you're just choking. We do swap once in a while, when there's a difficult bridge to cross or something, and I need you to go first. Yeah, well then that's how you get good content, you see. There's no point in me going across it and being all heroic like. It's much better that you get the brownie points. I mean, you are an adventurer and you are in the market for an adventuress, so it's only right that you're seen as this dashing hero that looks slightly like a swashbuckling hero. If you would just wear the full dish dash and have a scimitar, you'd be there. Yeah, that looks slightly like Wolverine. I don't think I've ever seen the Prince of Persia looking quite like Wolverine, but anyway. More gas. So Dave and I were talking last night about the living, or how hard a living. I don't know if you've watched some of the other videos, you'll have seen some ladies washing carpets at the side of the road or down in a stream. Well, we had heated jackets on, heated grips on, and we're still chilly, and they were washing clothes in snow melt basically, and then probably a 3-4 mile trek with the donkeys back to their houses. So there's nothing easy about the living here, and yet they're absolutely delightful people. I think they give you their last bean, so some lessons to be learned. What do you think, Dave?
I reckon you should go and take the Zanussi off as soon as you get home. Go down to the river and wash the clothes. Yeah, that'll happen. But no, just amazingly tough people. And up in the mountains, we were at 8,500 feet, and shepherds living in lean-to makeshift tent huts to herd. I mean, yeah, 10 out of 10. We are so lucky. So we have been loving the food. The tagines are... Oh, more gas, more gas! Well done, have you? The tagines have been fantastic, and soups and everything else. The one thing we can't quite get used to is the cumin coffee. It's definitely an acquired taste that we haven't got yet, but we'll keep trying. Dave's a particular fan. The cumin on the eggs was lovely. That was delicious. But yeah, the cumin coffee, I'm not really too sure about that yet. But anyway, we'll work on it.
You're breathing like a knackered donkey there, son.
I am. That's because I am a knackered donkey.
Ah, fair point, well made. Oh,
I'm an old man.
much heat. Yes, you are an old man. Adventure tip number 426. Get yourself a good net, they're invaluable.
Adventure tip number 427. Get yourself a good wife that lets you go and...
Oh no, that's adventure tip number 1. that's the very foundation of all adventure motorcycling, is have a lovely wife that lets you go and play. Oh, and give up your job as soon as you can. Yeah, serious adventure tips here from Adventure Dave.
It's like a dragon's back.
Huh.
Jiggity and spaggity.
Ziggity and Spaggity Dragon. Are you a...
It's a diplodocus.
You're a diplodocus. Yeah. More gas! More gas! More gas! I don't know if it works for stones as well as it does for sand, but... You okay? You good? You good? Perfect. Oh, there we go. Yet again, head entirely
Lost.
Wow. Where are the dinosaurs? In our tank. Liquefied. Thank you, dinosaurs. So, some days you have your dungarees, your galluses, your braces on under your suit. And other days you have to wear your galluses over your suit. Because some days trow need to drop quick. Today, galluses are under, which is nice. It's just mental. Adventure tip number 42 3/4. Get yourself a cheap mesh seat cover from a Turkish bazaar for about £4. And they are ace. They let a bit of wind in underneath your hoop, and if it's raining it doesn't pull quite so badly in your crotch, so try it and see. Adventure tip number 74 2/3. Take your KTM standard seat off, because they are shite, and send it to Matt Caulfield in Manchester and have him breathe on it. He'll put a lovely gel seat in it, widen it slightly, and you will genuinely be able to spend 8 or 9 hours a day in it without any discomfort at all. The man is the god of arses.
He knows an arse.
Sorry?
He knows an arse.
He does know an arse. He's very fluent in arse. Yeah. And he does some stylish work as well. Don't want to make too much dust for him. Ripping up the countryside. Rascal! Rascal! Go on and son, make my day. Old adventurista brewers eat their lunch, which are today date biscuit on a forecourt. Dusty date biscuits for dusty duffers. Tidy. We're on the road. dropped my motorcycle. What a pity. So it's enough. Absolutely knackered. Staying at an auberge on a lake bed, which is a new thing. This is the kind of scenery we're into today. There is nothing. Well, that's the end of another hard day, marathon day. Some interesting going, as you will have seen. I had one sand nap, third gear. Caught the edge of a rut, couldn't pull it out. Sorry, Javier, didn't give it enough gas. Anyway, everything's covered in sand. As you can see behind us, there's just a quick spin around. There's accommodation for the evening, a little auberge in the middle of the lake bed. So anyway, Mr. Dave, stats.
8 hours 33 and 264 clicks.
It feels about that.
That's easily.
Anyway, absolutely done. Ready for the bikes. Did amazingly well again.
Oh,
just what machines. Just kept taking the beasting. So anyway, burst ball. Absolutely done. More of the same tomorrow. I think. See how we go. But a good day. Dodging camels, eating sand. Well, it doesn't get any better than dodging camels and eating sand, does it? Lovely. Right, PJs and Bobos. Right. Night night, folks. You for tea?
Come to Morocco, he said.
You do look like the Prince of Persia, you know that.
I don't feel like the Prince of
You
Persia.
look like the Prince of Persia. He's just ridden 200 clicks of the stoniest, horriblest shite and then fought his way through sand. That kind of prince.
On a camel.
An orange camel. Tagini tea again.
A wee tagine.
A wee tagini tea. Oh, for fine. It's the grand stuffing. Where stuff has to be stuffed.
Morning of stuffing. Stuffages.
And shouts of get in there, you wee.
In the desert. Foggy in the desert.
Morning. The views are different this morning. Oh, only for another day. Definitely slightly tender. Yeah. Them's the joys. Well, Mr. Dave, what's your thoughts on this morning so far?
You need to be an octopus.
Oh?
Also, you can swap hands.
Because the two we've got are duddled.
Yes.
Yeah. She's rougher than a badger's arse. Lunch.
looking for lunch, and lunch stop. Bit hazy today, still fine though. What, my son, you ready for a drink? Yeah, I'm ready for my bed too. Arms are still hanging off from this morning. Oh, look at him dismount his steed like a cripple. It's been a long day. Here's Dave with the stats.
Been a long day. 9 hours 36 and 306 clicks. 9 out.
He's a dosey pillock.